Yeah, not to mention my blonde jokes are worse. It's like I actually do despise, by default, blondes, their entire breed. It doesn't matter what color their skin is. And it's not that personal. I actually have a couple of cool friends that are blonde, but they're like 1 out of 1,000. Something about blonde bitch thinking, that's all. That's what pisses me off. And the Goldilocks look too. Just disgusting. It's like I'll be sitting there jumping on the train tracks with the brunette going 21, 21, 21. Another one blonde bites the dust. Another blonde bites the dust. 22, 22, 22. Well, never mind me being out here being fake drunk with someone. See, that's called impersonal hatred. See, I did a lesson about unconditional hate versus your unconditional love. Yin and yang. Well, if I unconditionally hate you for no reason at all, then how selfish is your hate? So, I can't say my hate for blondes is unconditional. It's actually more impersonal disgust by default. Well, you can sue me for being a breedist. I despise the blonde breed. Impersonally. But I unconditionally hate humanity in the first place. What wasted potential. You don't even have to build your own homes anymore. You don't homestead, you just live in the hollowed out halls of 1,000 other people's lives. Why do you think I left civilization to go build my own? That means I live outside by choice. So fuck your class discrimination. If I had $1,000 a week, I would still be living on about 200 a week at that point, and 800 of it would be saved or invested. Right now, I'm living basically on chump change compared to what I was doing in Europe. And you wonder why I defected from America while in Europe. Nostrovia and salute. Ristotska Yugoslavia. Long live Tito. No, let me ask some Mexicans for work and see if I don't end up being part of human trafficking. That's how I ended up in Mexico, was looking for work. Construction work. I got brought there via human trafficking. Little did I know it's like what they do to the Mexicans that come up here like that. They charge them and make them work and sweat fucking lodge type conditions effectively. Sweatshop is the word I'm looking for. Until they, and sometimes it just made part of the human slave trade altogether. Sometimes they never are allowed to leave. It was just a setup to get them there. I'm a victim of that, but there's no proof. So forget about it. And I only survived in Mexico as a mute. Means you don't say a word. So I learned a lot of body language. Sorry to smash your egg houses, but your egg heads wide open here, and deep fry you with butter, onions, and liver. But your world is not the only world on Earth. And the sooner people start learning that, you'll find out why America fails at foreign relations. Now you can see that Michigan had an imposter and they let him go. And California had an imposter and they let him go. You're done. You're lucky I didn't go to China, because you sure as hell dug yourselves a hole there. Keep your opinions for my YouTube. I got freedom of the press. Would you like to be on the record? All right, next time I see you, I'm going to smash your toe with a hammer and tell you you're on drugs when you yell to the high heavens. Now, the worst part of it is I need to actually get some breakfast going, and it's been too windy and too cold of a day. And where I'm at is like a giant wind vortex, effectively, because it's got walls on three sides. So it's a vortex the way the wind's hitting it. And it goes right into my buddy's window. So, my neighbor buddy's window. So, it's a no-go the way the wind has been. I couldn't even cook my own cup of European coffee this morning. I had to use a microwave. Boiled it twice. Basically only drinking a beer right now to cool my jets and restore my psyche after having to clean up that much cat shit for the third day in a row. That's about it. Well, and painkiller, blood thinner. I was told to take a blood thinner. I said I wasn't taking that many pills. Stick with the old fashioned. No, it's part of a PR campaign, believe it or not, because someone thought it was a drinking habit. Even though you're the inside-outside joke and the butt end of that joke now. Gossip will get you killed. Tread lightly. I will chuck a full beer at your head and crack it open. Don't even try me. I will watch you burn in the truth itself. Like I said, I can sit here and pretend to get drunk and still have a full beer to chuck at you. And I know it'll crack your skull open. And I'll turn myself in afterward. Don't worry about it. It means it'll happen no matter what if you cross that line. Final warning. If I need to repeat myself, I'm going to chuck it in your general direction that I can hear the sound of your annoying ass voice. Anything you want to say to me behind my back, you can come here and be on the record for the press. Internationally. And Interpol for all I give a damn. I don't have faith and belief. I think it's all in your head. Blind faith is thinking you know. Something you can never know. That's what blind faith is, ladies and gentlemen. Thinking you know something you can never know. It's blind faith. As soon as you think you know faith, that's the moment faith becomes belief all in your head. And that's the moment you begin to idolize and worship your belief alone instead of having raw, unconditional faith. So if you want to talk religion to me, that's what kind of rhetoric you're going to get. Real Hebrew on your hiney. Go suck on a crucifix and a torture device at the same time. Go crucify yourself, because I would have gotten him off the cross. I'm a Jew, and I would have saved Jesus from the cross. Shut up. I would have killed the Roman soldier. And the papist. It's like I would have slow rotisseried Eve in the garden. With an apple in her mouth, with apple smoked wood, with blood snake seasoning. Is how I go pre-Abrahamic on your ass. Catholic dogs. Go back to Rome, where you belong. Here in America, we have freedom of religion, so I've ran into too many religious freaks, and I really cherish the ones that have real faith, because those are rare amongst your sheep even. Just like I said, Jesus is not a father figure, because he'll burn the world. Is that the kind of lesson you want to teach your children? Jesus was never a father. You want to burn the world, Jesus? Then put your fires out. You're under arrest. Anyway, I've said enough. I'm getting hangry, which is hungry and angry put together. I gotta go kind of hodgepodge how I'm gonna recook some of my pizza. Since, grasshoppers die in the winter and ants like me, we survive all year round. And that'll sum up that notion of bullshit.